Huh? Oh, hey, okay, it's working. Great. Yeah, that was weird. I thought my microphone was working, but then it's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not? Everything's plugged in. Ah, crappy USB. It's a older USB connector. That's probably why. Anyway, welcome. I am going to do something very fun. I don't know if you noticed, but I do not have the foobar window open yet. And that's because I learned something interesting. So the company that Falcom is a little bit of a partner with, it's called Gung Ho or whatever. What's the word? They usually have their program with music because Falcom, they let you use it for whatever you want. Turns out that Gung Ho itself and most of its subsidiaries abide by that as well, where you can just use it for like non-commercial use, which means if you'll give me a moment here, I happen to have this certain game on Dreamcast. And you can't see it from the webcam because I don't have a webcam. But I happen to have a certain game that came with a soundtrack CD. And I just happen to have a computer with a disk drive. You hear that? You hear that? Listen to that. Oh yeah. We'll give it a listen. This is going to be fun. It's probably going to boot up Foobar immediately. Yeah, it did. Okay, great. Ooh. Hold on, I got to get rid of some of this stuff here. There we go. Nice. So, I knew it was going to boot up Foobar, so I can just reopen that. Oh, that's a good file name. That's a really good file name. Oh, that's good. What the hell? Oh, wow, today is the Max Headroom Signal Intrusion Incident Day. I didn't know it was today. Oh yeah, let's get this started. So anyway, this is Grandia 2. Actually, I don't even remember this song. That's interesting, though. It says this is track 1. Actually, what is track 1? Oh, the track listing was on the CD. Right. I don't know what this is. Maybe they used it for an E3 trailer or something. I was like, where's the game disc? And I'm like, all right, it's in my Dreamcast. I had to check it out just to make sure that the game actually worked recently, so. But yeah, so let's talk about what we're going to be doing today. Unless the audio's too loud. Doesn't look like it is according to the... I'll lower it a little anyway. It's a little loud for me. Here, I'm going to do this. There we go. Okay. So, let's talk about what we are doing today. First, let me just get all the windows open. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Oh, I don't have Visual Studio open. Well, that's going to happen later. So, let's talk about this enemy. Oh, yeah. So this is, this is a remix of one of Elena's songs. Anyway, so here's let me get some of the other windows checked off here. So, this enemy is called High Five. The reason why is because High Five can block every single attack Scout makes against it. That's on the like if it's an overhead attack or if it's a yeah, what a tank indeed. Yeah. He's it's a robot. Yeah. But basically the whole point is that High Five is able to block every attack that's either an overhead or a grounded attack. You have to attack it with some sort of sweeping attack. The this song is weird. I don't think I've ever actually heard this before. This is definitely not in Grandia 2. But it is a remix of a song that Elena sings in it. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a skeleton for it. And then we're also going to be doing just a couple little animation tweaks. But for the most part, this is primarily going to be a programming day because I'm going to have to make sure that this enemy works. Now, in contrast to that, let me see if I can minimize it. In Scouter right now, oh, cool, I didn't think it would actually show the import stuff. There's a couple other things I've been working on, but I don't exactly have it done yet. For instance, this, whoa, hey, no map on there. Anyway, for instance, this thing. This is a drone. There's going to be drone enemies in this game. This is supposed to be transparent. That's why it looks like a big-ass disc. Ooh, the cannon. Cannon actually looks pretty good. Anyway. Yeah, like, this is an enemy I'm still working on. Not going to do that today because, honestly, it would be super simple. So, all I have to do is just make sure the cannon can actually aim. The main issue is trying to make it do this. Yeah. Now, see, the reason why is it's not a problem with a certain kind of gun. It's just this one should have, like, a delay when aiming. You know, I don't want it to be like, oh, there's Scout! Oh, look, there she is! You know what I mean? Like, that's... I want it to have a delay and have it, like, move towards where the location is. And I forgot the way to code that smoothly. So I'm just not going to do it yet. Which is fine, you know, one step at a time with these things. Now, actually, let's see if I can show off what we have right now for an enemy. Well, this is Wacky Waterways. Let's go to the test stage. Where's the test stage? There it is. So I'll show off with the dummy enemy here. Right here on the side, you'll see right here I have some of the basics figured out already. This is shield stuff. So shielded being on, what it does is it checks if when you attack the enemy, it doesn't actually hurt its health. So we'll get to that. And basically, as you can see, shield overhead, shield grounded, shield sweep. You may say, why make it in a specific order like that? Well, overhead just means attacks from the air. Grounded just means when you do a regular attack, and then sweep is when you do specific low attacks, like her slide is considered a sweep. So, for instance, with this enemy will have shield overhead and shield grounded on it. Let's get the game booted up. Let's boot this game up. Man, this song is weird, and I'm still listening to it. Wow, it's still not done. How long is this song? 7 minutes? Oh my goodness. That is a long song. Evil song. Are we just showing it? Okay, great. So let me just go through the test area. I love that animation. Oh yeah, all our animations are done, by the way. The month in review said they were like 70-80%. Now they're just all done. So, let me show off how shielding works. So you may be saying, well, how do I attack it? You hit it with a sweep. And then, while it's still staggered, you can do all this stuff. Man, this game's fun. Oh, and now it's not staggered, so now it's guarding again. So you may say, okay, well, how do I beat it? Well, you gotta... Now, here's the thing. This is a dummy enemy. Gosh, this game is fun. This is a dummy enemy, so it's not gonna die. But I'm showing off just how the shields work for the game. Oh yeah, I also fixed a wacky glitch with these guys. But yeah, so as you can see, this is how the shielding would work. And that is where this new enemy would come in. It would basically shield all of these kinds of attacks. Okay? So then what do you do? Well, you have to sweep it to attack it. And right now, this is her only sweep. She's gonna have a down attack with her staff that I'm gonna add soon. And basically every down with every weapon is going to do something like that. Oh, she's doing her cute little idol. God, she's adorable. Scout's adorable. Now here's some good tunes. So anyway, the point I'm getting at is, yeah, we're going to make a shielded enemy. Because the code is already here for it to stay shielded. We're just going to have to add a couple more things, like, we're going to make it so that instead of it going into attack mode, it goes into block mode as soon as it comes up to scout. And then I'm going to have, like, a small timer that makes it so that when it's blocking, it'll check, like, if it's, like, I don't know, 5 seconds or whatever. Oh, she didn't attack? Well, I'm going to attack, kind of thing. So, super simple to code that, but we're also going to have to make sure the enemy actually works. So we're probably going to have to code some animations for it. And by that I mean I'm just going to have some poses, because I ain't doing full-blown animations. We're just going to try and make this work. So, let's make our to-do list out here. Wow, look at all these that I just didn't do. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, we're gonna add skeleton. And there's gonna be some interesting things with the poses that I'm gonna do. Okay, let's see. Code animations. And we're going to go from here, okay? That's going to probably be all we need to do. Let's get to it. Okay, so. By the way, if you guys haven't played Grandia 2, holy shit. That's all I'm going to say, I guess. Oh, let's leave the skeleton right here. We're going to do the skeleton first, and then we're going to do the mirror. Because right now, you can see there's a mirror modifier. This is how the enemy is split up. It's made for some great UVs. I did UV editing last night. They turned out pretty good. Not too many like green squares at all. And any of them that did exist, I was able to straighten them out. Yeah, Grandia 2 is, it was really good. I was pleasantly shocked by how much I enjoyed it. I think the only thing I wasn't too keen on was just how it was, like, extremely linear. And, like, the ending got a little silly. Like, it was still a good ending. It's just got a little silly. Huh. Wonder why those blocks are, like... Oh, wait, that's why. Okay, they were just selected. It's like, why the heck does that look like purple? Oh, cause it's selected. Duh. Yeah, no, Grandia 2, that's a good one. That's a good one. If there's one thing I really like about that game, its combat system is just superb. For sure, probably one of the best combat systems I've seen in an RPG. Very dynamic, very fast-paced. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so let's make this the torso. Or not the torso. Waist? Yes, waist. Now, let's just readjust this a little bit. Make this straight. And this will be the ab. And then... Oh, that was the whole bone. Okay. The bone name is here. That's a waist, not a waist. There we go. And now this one can be abdomen. I'm just making sure. This might actually have to be shorter. Do it like that. There we go. That's better. And now, get that chest. Okay. A little hard to see with, you know, the arms in the way. Note to self, play Grandia 1 and 2 after I finish Xenoblade. Well, I can definitely tell you, Grandia 2 is only... Well, you don't even need to play 1 to play 2. From what I've seen, because I looked up some stuff about it too, just in case I would get lost in the lore, it's one of those sequels where it's like, oh yeah, this is the same world 2,000 years later, but, you know... So I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't need to play it. I will say though, very, very good game. Really liked it. The friend that recommended it to me, he liked it a lot more than I do, which is fine. Not everyone's gonna have the same tastes as you. You know what I mean? Like, what is it? First of all, I gotta name this. This should be Thiel. Yeah, Thiel. Yeah, 1 is good. Yeah, 1's really good. Apparently. It's just 2 is like... that's the only one I've played. But... apparently 1 is really good. It's just disconnected from 2. So you don't have to play it, is what I'm getting at. Now, let's get these beautiful, beautiful thighs. Yeah, unfortunately, these guys don't have thighs as thick as Scout. Sorry about that, guys. Guys and gals. Hey, you know, I have noticed that there seems to be a lot of ladies that seem to enjoy Scouter. I noticed that at MGC. There's quite a few women that played it, and I'm like, huh, go figure. I guess I just didn't think she had appeal to women. That's all. I just didn't think. She's T? Alright. You know what? If you think so. You know what, Jody? If you think so. And she's so cute. Good old Scout, man. She's... oh, man, she's adorable. I did purposely make her look more marketable. Ooh, this is a good song, too. I did purposely make her look more marketable. Oh, yeah, I gotta connect these. Where is it? Dun 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 dun. Whoa, what the heck? Scout is D. That is not a phrase I've heard in a while. So yeah, this is going to be a little hard to get right, so bear with me on this. So this will be the arm, so this will be upper arm L. Yeah, I'm a boomer. I'm an old man. I'm talking about a Dreamcast game. Of course I'm a boomer. You don't think I'm Ohio with the lingo? Oh wait, Ohio's last year. Listen, I know at least 6 or 7 phrases here. 6-7 is a bad one. I do not like 6-7. Alright, fine. It proved your point. Whatever. You win. For now. It's okay, Unk. Yeah, Unk's gotta get on TikTok more often. Which is to say that I don't. I was actually thinking about having another social media again. I don't actually use Twitter. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me let's see if I can do this right. Okay, good. I want the bone to be like this so it's easier to rotate it. Just connect it right here. But anyway, I used to use Twitter as like just social media But what happened was I was just kind of like, man, I don't like doing this. But then when I did it, when I like stopped using it, I kind of realized, man, it was really easy to connect to people when you use social media. Okay. So this is just a setup for the didn't connect it here. Connect to the chest. Okay, great. Okay, so let me save this and go into pose mode real quick and make sure everything looks all right. Okay, so that moves with this. Okay. I just want to see if I can... There we go. As long as I can move these bones really well, we should be in business. Luckily, not too many bones to worry about because I'm probably not going to have to worry about, like tiptoeing with this. Yeah, decent short-form content. Well, that's not a bad idea. I wasn't really referring to using it for, content, though. Just in general. What is it? There's a buddy of mine, he's a pretty popular YouTuber. He decided one day to just kind of just stop using social media. And then I just asked him, like, have you had any trouble with, like, meeting new people or anything like that? And he's like, oh, no, I was able to meet a bunch of people. Well, here we are about, like, 3 years later from that. Still hasn't really met new people. He's almost like a isolationist. It's a bit upsetting. Like, he doesn't really talk with some of us as much anymore. And it's kind of like, I don't know if this actually worked. So, yeah. In fairness, that's also because I got a second shift job. You barely see people when you get out of work, you know? Because when you get out of work, everything's closed except for a couple places here. It's just good old Quick Trip. Wisconsin staple Quick Trip. Alright, let's get the inverse kinematics going here. So this would be wrist IKL, and this should not be connected. Oh wait, no, that's right. It doesn't even need to be like that. Yeah, Quick Trip, hell yeah! Oh man, work till 1. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, God. At least it's till 1, you know. Because right after my shift, the third shifters come in. They look dead. Oh man, you know, you don't really understand just how bad it could be for someone until you see a third shifter. But then again, sometimes they like it too, so I don't know. But man, some of the third shifters at my place, they look dead. It makes me sad. Look till 1 though. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna add like a small bend here. Yeah, just like a really tiny one. That's just to make sure that the inverse kinematics work right. So let's add that here. Where's the bone constraints tab? I'm learning a lot of stuff with oh, here we go. Object constraint. Inverse kinematics. It is not here. Where is it? Oh, it's in this, right, bone constraint. There it is. Inverse kinematics. There it is. Okay. Armature, bone, wrist IK. 2 degrees. Pull target, armature, bone. I guess upper arm L. And we're going to have this, flip this around here. Right there. Okay, -90. Provide one of the most essential services as my job. I don't know what you do, but thank you for your service. Alright, so it looks like we got inverse kinematics working. Great. That's what we need. This is going to make it so it's a lot easier to animate this fella. Because then I can just do this. Oh, look. I have arms. Dude, he's built like a Bionicle. I just realized. He's got a built like a Bionicle. With the ball joints right here. Oh my gosh. He's definitely not like a Toamata. He's probably more like a Inika or something. Oh, you delivered pizza. All right. Still, thank you for your service. Yo, oh. Wait a minute. Till 1 a.m. on weekends. Oh. Oh, wait, no. There's like 3 pizza places that do that. Like, wait a minute. I think I know which one. But then I'm like, no, wait. There's like a bunch that do that. I know Toppers is open till like 3 in the morning. Oh. Toppers. They used to be a lot better. Oh, by the way, that's a Wisconsin chain. Just so people don't get scared. They're like, what is Toppers? What is he talking about? I kind of hate that. I keep forgetting how much things are just here that I just think, oh yeah, everyone has that everywhere. Like, I got some friends in New England and I talk about Culver's and they're like, what's that? Like, actually. And I'm like, oh yeah, right. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, you don't have that. Oh, right, I gotta rename this bone. This should be elbow IKL. This should be foot IKL. And this should just be foot. Okay, that's foot IK. This should be knee. Oh man, this game's music so good. There's only one good pizza chain, and I stand by that. You know what? Take your word on it. I disconnected this. What? 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 Okay. That was weird. I think maybe I accidentally had this selected and this. That may have been it. Actually, is that why? Oh yeah, that would probably make it do it. It's a shame I don't, it's a shame you can't eat pizza all the time, because it's just really good. But if you eat too much, then you don't like yourself. Actually, I don't think I've had pizza in over a week. Good. Shouldn't have that stuff all the time. How else can I keep my perfect figure of 190 pounds? Of pure 6-foot muscle. Actually, I think I'm underweight. I don't remember what it was. I did a waist to height ratio. And it said I was underweight, and I'm like, oh, oops. Thank God. At least I'm not, like, skinny. Like, really creepy skinny. I'm not a skinwalker. Actually, I look just like this guy. This is me. That's what I look like right now. Where am I doing this? I'm gonna loop this song, by the way. I like this song a lot. Oh yeah, I'm doing Bones, man. Honestly, though, the fact that I can just do inverse kinematics just by, like, messing around kind of makes me feel really good, because I used to struggle with this stuff big time. Like, wow. BMI is BS. Oh man, not the Hungry Howie's getting closed. Hold on, I'm looping this. They call me the third the way I be looping this. That was bad, sorry. Wait, what the hell? Oh my god, what? 100 degrees? Oh wait, is it because... Ah! That's why. I forgot to do the connections. Alright, let's make sure this is good. Might have to redo that one. It's bending the right way, but the problem is these bones... Well, these bones aren't fixed in place yet, so let me... Crap, that's Vertex. Where's... Nutrition Science major, though. Yeah, not worth it. Yeah, BMI is bad. That's why I use waist to height ratio. Which apparently seems to be better regarded. So I'm not opposed to that. Okay, let's try that. Let's make this a bit smaller and see how it moves. Alright, that's better. Just gonna move it a little bit more like that. I just want it to kind of be more centered. Huh. Weird. Okay, just a little bit that way. Let's try it. Perfect. Okay, that's what I was looking for. That's a lot better. Okay, great. I'm tapping my foot to the tune. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so you agree. Good. Then I'm doing the right thing, keeping track of that. It's funny. I started caring more about my body last year, and my waistline. Oh my god! Well, it used to be. Yeah, that's the main issue is muscle. My family's like naturally pretty bulky. So, we go in, we get weighed. Oh, you're overweight, and then we come in, we have like no body fat, and it's like, okay. Like my uncle's built like Shaq, to put it bluntly. Okay. So it looks like we got the inverse kinematics right here, which is great. We can use a lot of pose work out of this. Okay, let's flip the bones. First I'm going to save it. And let's, symmetrize. Sweet. However... Oh, wait, no, it's in edit mode, that's why. So everything should be renamed with the R instead of an L. Nice. Very good. Excellent. Okay, great. All right. It's great symmetrize. Now it's time to do another couple things here. Oh, pose mode. We need to go to object mode quick. Wait, didn't I set... Oh, block object mode. I hate that thing. Okay, so let's take... I want to just take a look at how this would react. So this will be pose mode. So, okay. All right. We're going to parent that as just a regular bone. We're going to parent this as a regular bone too. And there's a reason why we're doing that. Now it's going to look weird when I move it around, but this is a test. Basically, these three parts, I don't know if you can tell, they're separate models. And I did that on purpose so that I can keep the ball joint stuff working properly. Because the way Malambo drew the enemy, by the way, Malambo's the enemy designer. The way he drew it made it look like he's got a ball and socket joint right here. So it's like, well, if I want to have that kind of flexibility, I'm going to have to probably make these separate models. Because the rest of the body isn't. The rest of the body is just one uniform thing. So, anyway, the point I'm getting at is let's try it. Take a look at how this looks. Oh, man. Look at that. Yeah. Hell yeah. The important thing is if I can do... I'm going to try to see if I can do the pose that he's doing right here. Okay. Almost. As you can see, it's a little distorted. Little messed up here, if you will. I'm gonna have to probably move it over like this. Okay. And I can rotate this bone. Do you mind rotating the right way, you jerk? Oh, God. Fucking whatever. Looks like it's close to that. The issue is the, Wait, you know what? Since this is a ball and socket, I could move it down like that. Damn it. This shouldn't be as annoying as it is right now. Yeah, I'm struggling with this. Goodness gracious. This is weird. And I can't rotate this. I can move the bone, but I can't... I'm just trying to make it do the pose that Malambo drew it in. I guess it just has to be closer to the body like this. Oh, wait, you know what? What if I... Hey, okay, there we go. Man, I'm struggling. This is embarrassing. Okay, what if I did that, and then... What the hell? Goodness gracious, the local coordinates for this are really wacky. I think it's just like that in general, though. Yeah. Even the knee for this one is kind of like that. I'm just trying to make it do the pose. That is so weird. It shouldn't be doing it like this. Like, this is where its arm is. And then, for some reason, I can't rotate it the right way. Oh. Okay, I did it. Boy, that was more trouble than it was worth. No, I'm kidding. Like, this is literally all I want it to be able to do. I don't know why it had to be such a pain in the ass to do that, but hey, I did it. Great. And of course, as you can see, it would see through this visor. Yeah, I can do it. All right. Cool. Great. That's my big concern. Now I'm gonna... Okay. Now I forgot how to reset all this. Is it... Oh, God, what was it? Give me a sec. I forgot how to do that. Oh. G and S. There we go. Okay. Whew. All right. Uncle Stoken's done doing that. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, and also the shield can spin around. Woohoo! Wow. Thought it'd be closer to the bone. And move it down. Oh, wait. Ah, hold on a sec. I could do this the other way instead. There, let's try it that way. It looks like it rotates fine. I'm just trying to make sure that that hole is lined up. Yeah, no one's gonna notice. Oh, actually, that looks a lot better. Ah, whatever. That's good enough. Okay. Next. Well, the other thing is I gotta clear the parent now, since I have to make these become separate objects. Okay, so let's do that quick. Is it Alt-P? Clear parent. Yep, okay. Yeah, alright. Just had to be sure. What? Or is it because I clicked it? Okay. Whew. Great. Okay. With that saved, let's go and quickly get this set up. So first things first is we got to get this guy's mirroring off. Actually, I'm going to get his mirroring off and then check his bones. Hey, look. Woohoo! Wow, look at that. Good thing I UV mapped that, because if I didn't, that would suck. Oh, no. Do not take the IK bones with you. Do not take the IK bones. Okay. Parent with automatic weights. Let's see what we got. Alright. That's a good, good fist. Good fist. Yeah, good fist, even though that's his leg. The arrow is still there. Could use a back. It's gonna be like that. The main issue is it looks like the bones are a little up to here. Ooh, this is the other battle theme. This is the battle theme when you get caught. Oh yeah, baby. That's me. That's me dancing. Okay, abdomen looks good. Let's check out chest. Chest, I have rotation too. Ooh, that does look. It looks pretty okay. I probably will not see the enemy make poses like this, but yeah, head's gonna be bad though. It always is. Yeah, head gets flatter when you turn it like that. Yeah, you kind of have to rotate the neck along with the head to make it rotate properly. Isn't that crazy? What crazy sci-fi? Oh god, that neck bone, it's so close to the... I'm gonna have to do some weight painting right now. This is actually making me upset. It's weight paint. Oh, that is terrible. Am I able to... Oh, it's set to max. I thought it was set to min. Or no. Set that to min. Why is it not letting me... Oh, wait. Is it the other way? Ah. What? I'm trying to get rid of the weight. What's going on here? I can't select another bone either. What's going on here? Hey, you should be in pose mode, but this should be in weight paint mode, so I can...
What?
Oh, boy. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. I did this like a couple days ago. I'm not getting any errors in Blender. That's what's weird is the strength works, but I don't know why the heck, Yeah, I'm trying to set it to 0. Did I have it set to a different thing? But I thought mix was the point. Add? There must be a different blend or something that I messed up on. Oh, crap. It didn't take this in. Alright, Blender 4.5. Why? Oh, cool. I'm getting results from, like... What? No, that's not what the hell? What? Wait, is symmetry turned on? Oh, of course it isn't. Well, that's annoying. I seriously have no idea what's going on. That's actually concerning me. That's, because this worked in 3.6, and I know this is a new version of Blender, but it's like... Shouldn't what I did back then work? And it's giving me a weird error. Or it's not giving me an error. Like, the circle is red, but then I can set the strength to 1, and it works. But I set it to 0, and it doesn't work. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It's... Okay. This is bizarre. Seriously, what's going on? This worked in 3.6. That doesn't work. It's not letting me do that. Okay, well, let's do subtract? There's no... Okay. Well, we're gonna do subtract then. I shouldn't have had to do that.
The whole point of the mix mode is that you don't have to do that, so I don't know why it didn't work. Ugh, annoying. That's really annoying. I shouldn't have had to do it that way. Now it's working? Okay. I did the strength 1, weight 0, and it didn't work. Now it works. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This fucking software sometimes. Now here's an open source. The source is, fuck you, don't do that. Okay. Whoa, hey. Alright, where's the, I'm just trying to get rid of all the influence it has down here. Not a fan of some of that influence it seems to have on this area. Okay, that's better. Now how about you? It won't let me shift click that. Of course. Go here, then go to pose mode. Then go here. Go to weight paint mode. Oh, look, there we go. Okay, that's better. God, that... I don't understand why it won't let me... Why it won't let me click the, bones. Hold on, let's see. I really hate it when you move versions on stuff. Cool. A non-answer when I look it up. Whatever. Oh, now this is an object mode. It didn't select the bone. Did... Control click does not seem to be working. Seems to be the issue. I have to, do I have to select it this way or something? Oh my god. At least it copied the same weight paint stuff over. That was what I was worried about. That's weird. Wait, what's this? Bone selection during paint? Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. But you're... Oh my god. What's wrong with this fucking program? I hate that. I hate being, like, grumpy when I'm trying to do this. Like, this shouldn't be something I should be upset about. This is something that should be... This should be something that makes me happy. Because it's fun. And I like making a good game. I mean, I already made one. I could make another one, right? But this is just stupid. I don't know why it won't let me do this. Because it says, oh, make sure your object mode is unlocked. It is. I know you can't really see it, but it is. Should be able to control click on get other bones. I don't know why it's not working. That really is frustrating me. Dude. Like the what do you mean the upper arm's affected? No. No. You don't get that. No. Upper arm shouldn't be on here. I didn't even select the upper arm. How did it even get that? Okay. Forearm has no effect on it. Great. This is stupid, though. I'm frustrated. I don't want to be frustrated. I'm sad now. I don't want to be sad. Alright, well, it looks like weight painting is okay now, so let's switch to the armature and mess around with it for a moment. Ah, that's a lot better looking, because it's not dragging, you know, its butt. Its lack of a butt. It doesn't have a butt. This isn't supposed to have a butt. Unlike Scout. Oh, boy. My marketable Scrimblow. Okay, foot looks okay. That's a good foot. I like this foot. I think this is good. Okay. Oh hey, the Grandia CD's over. All right, so let's separate these. First things first, we gotta get rid of the not like that. Isn't that nice? Here, I'm gonna show it on the other one. Look at this. The apply. It's right next to the X to get rid of it. Fantastic UI design, Blender. Fantastic. You know where would be a really good spot for this X? Right here. Oh, well. Or maybe right here. Or maybe you could put the apply right here. But if you have all this, maybe you could put the X there. But then again, it would be close to this then. Ugh. Which is why right here would be pretty good. But not here, because then they'd think that gets rid of the data part. Anyway, let's apply all this. I want to get up for a brief moment. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Did you enjoy? Let's get some Ease tunes in here. Actually, you know what? I want Sonic tonight. Actually, Might and Magic's up here. Yeah, they don't care about Might and Magic copyright, which is really fun. So let's listen to Might and Magic music. I'm already in an RPG mood with Grandia 2 playing previously. Why not? With that, let's see. So now, all these are separate. So now what I gotta do is I gotta take all that. This is annoying. There's 3 different UVs. Actually, I should just do material instead here. Let's see if that worked. Okay, yeah, it worked. Great. Separate. So now we got Shield and Shield 01, the 2 directions. That should be Shield L. This will be Shield R. I want it to be capital. Now we got the forearm. Separate by selection. Forearm L, forearm R. Say that 3 times fast. Forearm R, forearm R, forearm R, Fermarmar, Ferminar, Fernards, Munards. Alright, upper arm L, upper arm R. Okay, great. Now, let's do this. So we're going to take this bone, Control P, bone. Got it. Take this, take that, Control P, bone. Got it. Take this, Control P, bone. Got it. Not with weights. It's very different when it has weights. Okay, bone. Bone. Bone! Alright, we're all good now. Woohoo! Okay, great. Alright, let's take a look at this just to make sure it's fine and refined and it looks really good. La 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 la. Actually, I want to see something quick. What if I do... Let's still rotate well? Okay. I can do that then. No, other one. Origin to geometry. Origin to geometry. Just to make it look a little bit more nice, if you will. God, this song's so good. Beautiful. Genuine masterpiece of a song. If you guys have never played Might and Magic 6, I also recommend that. Bit difficult to get into, though, because it is an old game for uncles, for unks. It's also a PC game where it's like, hey, have you ever played D&D? Great! Well, you better know what party you want to play through, because you're stuck with it for the entire game. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big fan of games that do that. Which is funny, because Might and Magic 6, 8, and Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind all have that exact same problem, and yet those are some of my favorite games ever. So, oops. But my god, is it such a good game. Honestly, though, in Might and Magic... in all the Might and Magic Enroth games, which would be 6, 7, and 8, they have a pre-made party for you that's really good. Like in Might and Magic 6, it's a Paladin, Archer, Cleric, and Sorcerer. That's a really good party. Yeah, pros under. All right, let's calm down. Hey, if I get too hip, I lose my Unk status, so I gotta keep it up. You gotta be careful when you teach me new things. I might learn them. I just want to make sure I can get this right. Ah, look at that. Nice. Okay, great. Cool, cool. That makes me happy. Now you may say, what's the other shield gonna be doing? This is where things get funny. I was gonna make it so that, like, the block pose was going to have both sides blocked, like this. And I was going to make it so he'd have the back one like this. And he'd have it upside down. Oh, wow, that actually kind of looks awesome. Like, nope, can't get me from this way. Nope, nope, you can't do it that way. Not a chance, Vance. Sorry. Let's go. All right. I'm glad I'll always be Unk to you. That felt very reassuring. Thank you. I'm not even that old! For God's sakes, my favorite game's older than me. I will say, though, retro games do hit different. They do hit different. That's why Scouter plays like one. Man, this is a terrible idea. But I love it. I kind of love it, like, way too much to not do it, though. Alright, so let's do this. Alt... Check this out. Alt R, S, and G. Resets everything. Fantastic! Alright, this guy's rigged, which we can get rid of the, add the skeleton. We're gonna do the basic poses now. As much as I'd love to animate him running, we're not doing that today. Here's what we'll do instead. We're going to go to the animation tab real quick. I'm going to set the shader on because I'm evil. I'm evil. Let's put lighting on. Oh my god, there's no lighting. Oh, how'd I know? I love this guy too. I like the spikes on the shield too. They really resonate. They really resonate. Anyway, so here's what we'll do. We'll go to the action editor and we're going to add a new pose. I'll just call it default. I like to leave it in all caps like that. And here's what I'm going to do. Take every bone, highlight it. I said take every bone and highlight it. We're going to apply rotation, location, rotation, and scale. We're not going to have it on frame 3, though. That's a little annoying. I'll have it on frame 0. Armature action. I didn't name it that at all. I named it default. What? What? Why did it... I guess I hit a different... Okay, weird. I mean, I'm already getting used to a different shortcut, because I is the button to make a keyframe, but in Blender 3.6 it would bring up this menu, but now this menu is bound to K. So I may have to flip them around or something, or get used to the K, I don't know. Okay, so let's do the first action, which is guard. So what I want to do... Okay, wait, hold on. Before I finish that. Guard R. And there's a reason why I'm doing it this way. So, get this. Did you notice the arrow knee pads? Almost like that was an intentional thing. But, it's going to get a little crazier than that. Check this out. So, first let's get our fella here to be a little on the guarding side, like so. Okay, now we're going to move this over. And you may say, oh, wait a minute. I can see the arrow being pointed down. Oh! Oh, look, a subtle hint. A subtle hint on how to defeat this guy. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Oh, boy. May have to change some of the weight painting on that, but that'll be that's a different story for later. Right now, I will just add this. Is bone in a good position? Yes, it is. Okay, great. I'm going to rotate the waist, too, so it doesn't look as weird. It looks a little weird right now. There we go. Okay. God, what a beautiful song, man. This is such a good song. Oh, man. There are so many good songs in this game, dude. Oh, it's such a good game. Honestly, when I get this guy done, I might have to do a playthrough of a Might and Magic game. Hopefully, my brain does the smart thing and says, do a playthrough of the shortest one, Might and Magic 8. That would make me very happy, since I wouldn't be an idiot wasting my time with something way longer. Or Might and Magic 7, which I am not a big fan of, and which apparently is controversial. Did you know? Because apparently people think Might and Magic 7's the best. But I'm not gonna lie. No. And this isn't me trying to just be a jerk or anything. Like, it just... No. It's the issue with Might and Magic 7 is it just has really bad balancing. I pointed it out on the review channel, but the Might and Magic 7 is it's just it's a good way to describe it. So the thing with Might and Magic 6 is every class in the game, anything they can learn, they can get the highest rank in. So if you have a paladin and a knight, and they both have sword, they can both master sword, which is the highest rank. However, if you have an archer that knows spear and a knight that knows spear, the archer and the knight can both reach the same level. Oh man, this song too. When I first heard this, I actually got really scared. I remember when I played this in high school. I heard this song and I actually freaked out. I was like, "What the heck? This is an end game area and it's called Dungeon Exploration 1. Isn't that great?" Anyway, so the point I'm getting at is Might and Magic 6's balancing was just like, yeah, just kill everything and be the best ever. Amazing. Just be better than everyone. Just do it. We don't care. Just go. Do it. Go. Be free. Commit crimes in our honor. It's yeah, it was kind of nice. It was kind of nice. Then you may say, what'd they do to screw it up? Well, with Might and Magic 7, they decided, hey, I got an idea. Yeah, it's great ambience. For context with this song, since it's in the last area of the game, the main story to Might and Magic 6 is you're the last 4 survivors from a town that got destroyed from the Night of the Shooting Stars, which was when a bunch of aliens, and I do mean aliens, commented to your hometown and destroyed it. So this song plays. It's like, whoa! Oh, so good. I really want to make an RPG like Might and Magic. I wish it was just economically viable to do that. That's the one big thing holding it back, because I love making games, but you also have to make some money from it, and you kind of have to go with what people are doing in some cases. Like that's the unfortunate thing is here's a Debbie Downer thought. I don't know how successful Scouter could be. I'm just gonna try my best, make a really damn good game, and if it pans out, then it works. And if not, well, I'm gonna do something a bit safer later. Oh, here we go. Hold on. I think I got this. I think I got the pose down. Come on, don't be weird. Okay, almost. I do not know why it is like this. Okay. Okay, right there. No, don't. Stop being weird. Here, I'll set this. But the point is, it's because Scouter is kind of niche. It is a niche genre, you know? Momentum-based platforming is not really a thing. So, like, it's not so much as a pessimistic outlook as it is just a realistic note of, like, yeah, there's a chance it probably won't do too well. But accepting that reality makes me feel like I can do whatever I want with the game. Which is why I have former Falcom composers working on it. Actually, no. One's former, the other's current. So it makes me feel like I can do whatever I want with the game. It's like, well, who knows? It's not like it's gonna... It's a momentum-based platformer. And it doesn't have furries. So if anything, I don't think it's gonna be that successful. Oh, this song is really good too, by the way. Like, oops, sorry, Scout is a person. She has person person looking. They don't it's actually funny if you look at a history of momentum based platformers, there actually are like, I want to say none that star a human. For some reason it's just got to be animals. So that's one of the ways like I look at Scouter and I'm like, I can do whatever I want. Cuz I've always wanted to have a momentum based platformer where you play as like a person instead of a furry. For no specific reason, clearly. Oh, it absolutely is 100% Sonic. It's not even like Sonic's fault. It's just that's how it's settled, you know? And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing by any means to point that out. It just means, hey, you know, if you want to get in here, you're going to have to make some concessions to make sure you actually capture the audience that's interested in the game. So I'm like, okay, what can I do? Well, actually, that's the thing. Scout was, when I was like first even thinking of Scouter, Scout was always going to be like, what's the word? She was always going to be like a Kimomo Mimi type. She always was going to look like that. By the way, I think I got it. Hold on, I'm going to move this. This is going to be scary. Okay. So it's only the parts I didn't save yet. I'm just trying to get the pose down. Okay, yeah. This is actually a pretty good pose. But there is one problem. This direction doesn't show the arrows. Wait! Yes, it could. Yeah. So now this side will also show an arrow pointing to the feet. Ooh, that's great. Okay, so now I can get rid of it being guard R. I can just name it guard. Oh, that's really helpful. I'm not trying to pose it too crazy though, because obviously this guy needs to have balance. Anyway, going back to the whole Scouter looking like she does. She always was going to be a Kimomo Mimi, because I already realized the concession I'd have to make, which is, how am I going to get people to play a Sonic the Hedgehog-like game if it doesn't star a Sonic the Hedgehog character? Because as much as you like to say it, Freedom Planet is not exactly known for its originality. You know, Freedom Planet was a big success. And what did it start life as? Oh yeah, a Sonic fan game. So, you kind of realize, oh, right, I'm probably going to have to, oh, this actually does look kind of awesome. What the heck? This actually does look kind of sick. Oh man, I just want to put the arm a bit closer and just rotate it a bit more. So we get something a little more, what's the word? Not that, let's get something a little bit more sick. Maybe it has to be out a bit. Actually, hold on. Nope. Alright. Here's another controversial take. Every program in the world needs to finally say, alright, this is what undo can undo is. Because in some programs it's Control Y, in some programs it's Control Shift Z. Make up your minds. Man, that's awesome though, just the double shield like that. It really makes it look like you can't attack him from both sides because of it like that. I'm trying to think of like... Because the thing is, this is a robot, so it can bend its... Because you physically can't do that as a person. As I'm trying to do it right now, and I'm not very happy trying it. Which is fine, because this is a robot. But this would be a pose that a person couldn't make, which I think makes it interesting. Because now it's blocking forward, and it can see you through the glass. But is that space open? Why do you think it's named High Five? And I'm not. And here's the. Oh, my knee pushed out my headphones. There we go. Anyway, so the thing is, this guy is this robot is High Five, right? Now you may be asking yourself, are there more variants of this? Yes. There's two other models. The first is called Down Low. And you know what the last one is? Too Slow. Now, the reason why it's called that, obviously, is because Down Low can block ground and slide attacks, so you have to attack with an overhead to break its guard. Too Slow, however, doesn't break anything. However, and I hope Malambo does this. Are you in here, Malambo? If you're not, I'm DMing you about this, because I just want to make sure we keep this consistent. Yeah, his ass isn't in here. That little... Alright. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not angry. Oh, crap. Anyway, so this guy has 2 shields, as you can see. And I'm hoping Malambo makes it so that Down Low has 2 shields as well. However, Too Slow will only have 1 shield, but that 1 shield can block every attack on one side. So you have to jump over it, and it goes, huh? And then it turns around. But during that turnaround is when you attack it. Which is to make it a much more dynamic fight. Basically, because the combat was critiqued at Sage, I decided I'm going to just step it up a bit and just make sure the game's combat is way more refined. Because, yeah, good combat, that goes a long way. So, what we're doing is we're just doing that. Alright, let's make a new... That was just a pose. The blocking, that's just a pose. So... And I'm also going to reuse that pose for the attack, because I'm going to make it do like a swing back and then swing forward with the shield, because look, the shield has spikes on it. Interesting. Alright. So this one I'm not going to animate. I'm just going to make a pose for... Oh, this song's so good, too. Oh. When I'm in an amazing music competition, my opponent's Might and Magic, I tell you, man. Oh, I tell you. Alright, so this is a good pose. Hold on, let me make sure I can get this so that it matches. Do like 1.2. Thanks, okay. Same here, negative 1.2, great. Notation scale, alright. I'm going to move these a bit too. I don't want it to be... I don't want him to look like he's got like a butterfly. This is actually a really good idol. Like, I'm going to take this pose and use it as an idol. Screw it. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. That's a good idol pose. That's a really good idol. I like that. Anyway, actually, since I'm in the idol, I may as well just mess around with this. Give it a pretty good dynamic standing pose by just adjusting its knees to look at a different direction. And do something a little similar here. I'm not going to have it match, because if you have it match, then people can tell it looks too samey. It's a good idol. It's a good idol. Oh, crap. I gotta set its frames per second. That's in here? Yeah, here. Yeah, frames per second should be 60. I always animate at 60 just to make sure everything looks smooth as butter in Scouter. Oh, man. Alright, we'll just give it like a I'm moving around idle. Yeah, that's the fun part. If you just mess around with the waist on a, oh, God, that song's so good. Anyway, if you just mess around on the waist, it makes things look very alive. Just a simple rotation like that is enough to make it look pretty alive. And now if I just take these and move them down a bit right here. Look at that. That makes it look pretty alive, even though it's a robot. But, you know, life of... What can I say? It's the life of a robot. Let's take a look at this. Let's do 0 to 180, set it to 180. Take a look at the loop. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, what's funny is it makes it look like it's breathing, but hey, you know, whatever. Like I said, I wasn't going to do any full-blown animations, but hey, whatever. Save that, and let's go back to the walk. So, with the walk, let's rotate the waist forward to make it like, you know, it's running at you. And this is why I wanted to change the, these fellas here. Yeah, put it at -7.5. Make them match. Same with you. Here's another, this is another good song too. This doesn't play too often in the game, but it is used for the character creation. Really great song though. Genuinely, like, high recommends. Like, if you ever are bored, just give the Might and Magic 6 OST a listen. You know, what's funny is Might and Magic 9, which is total pile of crap, but had, like, the best possible ideas for the series. And this isn't, like, an exaggeration. Because earlier, if you remember in here, when I said, man, I really hate it when games say, hey, I hope you made the right party, because if you didn't, you're screwed. You're screwed and you're not going to have a good time. Well, what Might and Magic 9 did is it made it so that the party you picked was actually the a party that you picked was it started out with like one branch. It was, you started as like a fighter or an initiate for magic. And if you just made a party that was 2 fighters and 2 initiates, then you could grow them from there. And they had a tier 1 where the fighters could become mercenaries or crusaders. And then the initiates can become healers or scholars. And then there was a tier above that where the mercenaries could become gladiators or assassins. The crusaders could become paladins or rangers. The healers could become druids or priests. And the scholars could become mages. I think, yeah, just mage and then lich. And my God, was it broken. Well, and it was broken in a way where, well, the thing is, that game was an unfinished pile of crap. I would not recommend playing it. Maybe if you liked Might and Magic, you could play it. But as a curiosity, like, oh, I'm going to play my first Might and Magic game. Don't do that. Unless you're like a little kid like me when I played it, it's going to ruin your perception of the franchise greatly. It's not very good. But it had, like, fantastic foundational ideas. Definitely something I am really upset that more RPGs did not do. 'Cause, wow, it had really, really good ideas. And it just sucked. Uh-oh. Oh, that was weird. Now, my computer freaked out for a moment when I moved my microphone. Ooh. Put some WD-40 in there. Bit, weird sounding. Anyway, here's guard. And now, let's make a attack out of this. So attack will be... Make it go back. Here, we'll give it a good... Okay, something like that. Yeah, that should work. There, I'm going to make you go back a bit. Make it 0.3. I like how I said 0.3 instead of negative 0.3, and my brain said, yep, that's what you meant, stupid. Oh, that's great. Is it this one? Okay. I'm going to put that back further, too. Because I'm going to move this further back. Yeah, like right there. So it's going to... and then... It's not going to attack as quickly as the Model Zs do, because Model Zs are supposed to be fast. So, no need to worry about that. Anyway, let's go to 15 quick and fix this foot here. Let's do local rotation so I can rotate it properly. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna go back, wind up, just make sure that foot stays on the ground. Okay, and here's what I'll do. I'll make it swing it back like this, so it looks like it's still kind of moving. Same with this. Let's do global on that, just a little bit further back. And then, wham! Right at 45 is when it's gonna hit. Wham! Just like that. Means I might want to grab these. This isn't gonna be perfect, but that's okay. Oh, pfft, that's why it's freaking out. Yeah, there we go. So it's gonna have its subtle hint of getting attacked right there. So it's like, okay, it's going to attack, so you have time to react. You at least have 3/4 of a second to do something until bam. Oh, man, this song. Oh, my God, this song's so good. Oh, I love this song. Do 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 do. No 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 no. Na 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 na. That's gonna look awful. It already looks awful just because of this. This has to move with it. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Is it this one? Oh, it is this one. That actually... The issue is it goes too far out. Oh, this part. Yeah, that's good. All right, that should work. Yeah. I might add like animation smears on the shield too. But the more important thing is to program this, because once I have this programmed, y'all are getting a new prototype. Why did I even say y'all? We don't say y'all up here. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Jody. I didn't expect that. I don't even... Might be a bit too slow, but we'll see. Yeah, I think it's a little on the slow side. Let's speed it up. Let's speed it up a little bit. Here, instead, I'll make it so that 45 is when it reacts. So it's just... Bam! Ooh! Ooh, there we go. There we go. Oh, that's way better. That is so much better. That is way better timing. I have to stop myself from saying y'all. Oh, really? Okay. I guess it does happen then. I don't know. It's because of those fibs. That's way better. Now I'm just gonna have to fix up the legs here since, no, that's not good. I'm gonna go back to 45 here, because, oh, this is a good song too. This is the song that plays in the menu, the main menu. So like when you first boot up the game, this is what you hear. It's like, ooh, ooh, what a premonition it sets. My favorite part about Might and Magic is when you get guns. Did you know there were reviews? There were reviews for the game that said Might and Magic is Doom with swords and sorcery and role-playing elements. But then eventually it just becomes Doom. And I think that's a really good way to put it. There were a couple reviews back in '98. I remember I read some on archive.org, and they're like, yeah, eventually this game looks like Doom, and then it just turns into Doom. What's funny is it's not even that it turns into an action game. It still has roll the dice. You just get guns. Do you have a playlist of these songs? I'm playing this via Fubar, so locally, but there should just be playlists on YouTube. Like with Grandia 2, like I had before. Because, get this, Ubisoft doesn't seem to care too much about Might and Magic anymore. So, Magic 6. Like, if you just search Might and Magic 6 OST, yep, full playlist. There's a guy named Sueno. He's got a... I'm not even clicking on his profile, but he has like he's got a monkey in a shirt for his YouTube avatar. Yeah! Oh, he's got Might and Magic 7 and Heroes 3 up on here, too. And 8. Might and Magic 8. Oh. Oh, Might and Magic 8. Oh. Oh, Might and Magic 8's good. My favorite thing about Might and Magic 8 is, this is a funny thing with Might and Magic, that it didn't try to come off like that, but it did, sadly. They placed all of the fantasy races they didn't use on, like, another island, and they're just like, there they are. They're here, okay? They're here. Stop it. Leave us alone. Because the thing is, Might and Magic 6 only has humans as the playable race. Might and Magic 7 added elves, dwarves, and goblins. But then, Might and Magic 8 was just like, whatever, you want it? There, it's there. They added a troll race. They added a minotaur race. They added a dark elf race. They added a dragon. I kid you not, you can play as a dragon in Might and Magic 8. You can't start the game as one, but you can use a dragon. DI. The other thing that's funny is the dark elves are the merchants of the of Jadame or Jadam. I don't know. It's either Jadame or Jadam. But yeah, oh man, that is a much better attack. All right, let's make some basic poses for stagger and hit, and we should be golden here. I better make sure that this enemy isn't in Godot on a test scene. Yeah, okay. So I learned something funny with Godot. I said it in the month in review, but apparently, I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at that. That is a really good way to put it. What's really funny is nobody gets along on Jadame too. You have to unite. There's a part where you have to unite the clans, basically, of like all the different people, because they have their ethno states, I guess you could say. Because Alvar, Iron Sand Desert, and the Ravage Roaming are the homelands of the Dark Elves, Trolls, and Minotaurs, respectively. The Necromancers and the Vampires have their own corner, and the Clerics are in the opposite corner, and then the Knights and the Dragons live in this one spot, and they're constantly fighting each other. It's great. Everyone hates each other in that game. And they have to go, yeah, like... There's even a part, so the part when you actually have to unite the clans, the merchant's just like, yeah, I don't think you're gonna get everybody, so just get like, I don't know, like 3 out of 5 of them. Like, we just gotta do our best here, you know? We can't do everybody, just enough. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a way better attack. It actually looks like it would hurt. Or at least do something, rather than, like, lightly tap Scout. Actually, I want to see what would happen if I did it like this. Oh, wait. I gotta move the waist, too. Here, let's see what happens. I want to see how bad it looks at 35. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, it's gotta be fast like that. But there's wind-up, which is really important, because if a player sees that wind-up, then they can react. Because right now, the Model Zs do not have wind-up, and they're like that on purpose. You're supposed to hit them as fast as you can, because they react really quickly, because they don't have a shield. What do you mean he kind of fine, though? Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know, I guess he's built different. Built with no butt. No butt. No butt. That's how you know it's a robot. There's no butt. Okay, so that's good. Let's get the, let's just get some, like, hits. Oh, this song. Oh! So this song, it says, Further Exploration, the Temple of Ba. There's a doomsday cult, and it's just named the Cult of Ba. And I kid you not, you talk to an NPC that's in it, and they're like, hello, and then they start, like, stamping their feet like an animal, and they go, Ba! The end is nigh! Yeah. These games are great. Alright, let's do this the right way here. Bah, the end is nigh. Okay, I'll move these up here, and then I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't think the shield should be clipping into him. I keep saying him like... You know, that is a good point. I don't have, like, that many female-ish type designed robots. That could be a moneymaker. Ah, yes, the Gooner audience. Oh, yeah, both of these are going to have to be back here, then. There we go. I had, what is it? One of my buddies, Jamo Art, he drew one of the enemies for Necrolepsy one time. I didn't intend for it to be Gooner bait, but it kind of just turned out that way. Yes, I'm going to pry off of your natural inclinations. I'm evil. I'm evil. Jesus would weep for me. I'm evil. There we go. Gooners are indeed a powerful audience for keeping like track of like a series popularity. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think there's a single person that plays the Persona series that's like, oh yeah, I definitely love going outside. I might be wrong though. But I've definitely not met one that was pretty social like that. I remember one time I went to half-priced books, and there was a guy eyeing the, there's an SMT game that was there. He was eyeing it, and I'm like, oh wow, SMT, I didn't think that would be here. And then, oh, this is another good song. But anyway, yeah, I saw him, just like, oh, hey, you into that? And like, just kind of like ignored me. It was weird. Like, oh, all right. Reminds me, oh man, I went to Half Price Books recently too. Didn't I get something? Oh yeah, I got that Chaika book. I forgot about that. It's right here, actually. I didn't put it away yet. For some reason, that's what's crazy about half-price books, is you'll find, like, untranslated manga just sitting there, and you're like, oh, that's a thing I like. Good old Chaika. Hey, that anime sucks. I say anime. Oh, crap. Yeah, I moved that over 0.3, and I forgot to... Wait, not 0.3. Was it 0.6? Yeah, it was. Okay. There. We can animate this stuff later. We just need to have basic poses in. But anyway, yeah, no. Chaika, yeah, it was an untranslated manga of like a spin-off they did where they're all in a school together. And it's really funny because all the characters have varying ages, cuz like Toru is in his 20s. And Chaika is like, I think she's a teenager. And then it's like, what school is this? They're just all here? Okay. Oh, you know what? I was gonna make that. Hold on a sec. I want to show off some. White payment. What the hell? Anyway, I was gonna show this off. Okay, so I gotta get a basis here. Okay, shape keys. Yeah. Okay, here. Let me rename it. Gooner-minded school. Very true. Very true. All right. So why is this named Uh-Oh? All right. This is what Uh-Oh is gonna look like. It's just, okay, so I don't know if anyone's noticed, but Scouter's art style is cartoony, and I'm taking advantage of that by making robots emote. I think it's funny to see a robot, like, go like, oh my gosh. Because it's like, you're a robot. You don't have a soul? Whoa. Oh, wait, this isn't in pose mode. Yeah, no, that's so cute. Yeah, it is. I'm never getting rid of that. Like I'm just gonna keep the them emoting like that. I'm gonna rotate this guy slightly. Just Mind Magic 7 music. Yes. Hold on, I gotta go back. Back. I love that part, man. Geno's type beat. Oh yeah, Geno's does that. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I still gotta play through the remake of that. My friend, in keeping with the tradition of all of my Switch games physically I've gotten for free, my friend accidentally ordered 3 copies of Super Mario RPG. So he just gave me it. He just gave me one of them. Like, okay, thanks. Like, every Switch game I own, I got for free, except for the Rocket Knight Adventures collection. That one I did buy. But everything else, I got for free. And I'm tempted to just, like, leave it like that. Like, I have a pretty good collection, because I got, let's see, I can't even read it from here. Why am I pretending I can? Because I know I got Ultimate, Smash Ultimate, and then I got that for free when I got the Switch. I got the Super Mario RPG Remake. Super Mario Wonder I got for a Christmas present. I got the Klonoa Phantom Reverie collection for a Christmas present. Man, Super Mario Wonder was really good. I gotta finish that. I actually can't see the rest now. Hold on. Damn it. If it wasn't cloudy, I could read the rest. Oh yeah. Pokken Tournament. That's a gift from Redneck. Level designer for Scouter. And then, and he got that because he accidentally got 2, so he just gave me the other one. And then, Pokken... no, that was Legends Arceus. Pokken was a Christmas present. The point I'm getting at is, yeah. I like it when people give me stuff. However, what I really need is attention, so that Scouter is a big success. That's what I want. I'm going to be rich and famous like Multiplier. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Markiplier. Today I'm going to, pretend to make a game. How is everyone just accidentally buying multiples of things? You know, I asked the same question. Well, with the Legends Arceus one, that wasn't... I bought 2 on accident. If Redneck was here, he could clarify. If I remember correctly, he just got 2. Like, they just gave him 2, and he didn't like, just give it to me. He waited, because he's like, are they going to correct this? Like, I think he even emailed Amazon, was like, hey, you just gave me 2 copies of the game and I only asked for 1. They didn't care. So he just had 2. I don't remember if he actually did the email. Or maybe he was just like, oh, they gave me 2. And he just pocketed it. I don't remember what it was, but yeah. Super Mario RPG, though, that was literally the guy put 3 down instead of 1. So... Alright, let's keep that shield down. Like, what the hell? I keep it down like that. I think I'm gonna rotate this too. Yeah, just so it looks like the shield isn't like Divine Intervention. You know what's funny about Divine Intervention? That's a spell in Mind Mag. Ooh, that looks good. I actually like it rotated like that. That's pretty good. I'm gonna keep that rotation slightly. Change it for this one too, so it's a little back like that. Yeah, the Rocket Knight Adventures collection's the only one I ever got, that I ever bought. That was physical, I should say. I did buy a bunch of non-physical stuff, like the Sega Ages stuff. Because I have the Shinobi and Phantasy Star Sega Ages. Which, by the way, amazing. Really good. Hold on, let's... Oh no! She broke my guard! Yo, Duff McShieldin. Very true. I love that, I didn't make a clone of this. Shit. Oops. But, we can save this. Check this out, Okay, you ready? Alt-R, Alt-S, Alt-G. Boom! Saved. Default is back, baby. Why am I feeling empathy for the robot? It's because I gave it an emotion, you know? It got hurt. Because, like, right now, it doesn't look like anything. I might actually... You know what? I should add that to the Model Z. Wait, Model Z... Maybe I could. Let me see. Let me open Model Z up. Might have to convert because it's a Blender... Yeah, here's Model Z V2. Alright, Model Z. Do you have a way for me to do that to you? Where's your default? Little turd. There's your default. By the way, you see the... you see the arms like this. Don't do that with your model. Terrible idea. Anyway. Let's see if I can make Model Z do that. It probably isn't that hard. I could probably do... Like... Oh no! And then move these down. Alright, I'm gonna add that right now as a basis. Here. Let's get out of this. Basis. Okay, key 1. Oh no. I don't even know how easy it would be to see this in game. That's why it's really funny to do this. Alright. That's kind of more of a surprised look, but yeah. Alright, now it has an oh no on it. Oh crap, I had this selected in Godot, it might crash. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't crash. Okay, it didn't crash. Alright, good. Well, that's something I can add to the... Okay, great. Great. Alright, let's go back to, high five. Alright, so we got stagger, we got all that. Great. We're gonna have to make this guy. Okay, how am I gonna make him? I'm glad nobody asked. I don't know either. No. As you can see, it says code animations. We're gonna have to make some code for it. And, the blocking. We're gonna have to do 2 different things for it, so... We'll get it done. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the base enemy here. And base enemy is base enemy for a reason, because I can duplicate everything from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the... where's the animation tree? Just want to take a look at this. Okay, I can duplicate this myself. Okay. Actually, I will duplicate it, because I'm evil. Let's first duplicate this scene and save it as high five. Oh, you can't see any of this. Now you can. Well, first, okay, I gotta rename that immediately. Here, let's find high five on here. I gotta rename that so it doesn't have a weird uppercase I like that. Okay, so there's the high five. I need to re-import it. The model, that is. Hey, there's our guy. Look at that. Okay, so we're gonna skip the import on the ref height. This guy is big. Excuse me? What do you mean those are the only animations? We're gonna have to re-import that whole thing. That's weird. Those are not the only animations on here. What the hell? Oh, that's weird. You can't even see the menu for that. Ugh, I was worried something like this could happen. Let's re-import it first and then try to mess around with it again. What the hell? It doesn't even have default as an animation thing. No, why is that? Like attack and guard. The guard isn't there. Wait a minute. I think I know why. Ah, I knew it. Okay, it's because all the other stuff only had one frame on it. All right, let me just add like 2 to each one. There. And then walk. Okay. And then default. I guess 2, whatever, fuck it. No, it got rid of default 01, good. Yeah, that's why it was doing that. It's because it didn't have multiple. Great. Okay, great. Ooh, this song's really good too, the Evermore Isles. By the way, this is what I meant with Might and Magic 7 being unbalanced, because you need to go to the Evanmorn Islands to beat the game. And the only way you can access it is if you do the Priest Promotion quest. So it's required to beat the game to use the Priest. Or at least you have to do the Priest Promotion quest. So it's like, why wouldn't you just get the Priest in your party then? It's like, oh my god, dude. Oh, also, Disarm Trap, which is what you need to get through a dungeon crawler. You know, the ability to open the chest properly. Only a thief can grandmaster it, so you'd think, okay, well, at least there's some other races that, or classes that could do, at least master that. No. There's not a single one, except for a monk if you do the dark path. And it's only at the highest level. They did not balance this game right. This game is really, really broken. And there are, it's, the thing is, even though Might and Magic 6, Magic was better than Might in that one. The Sorcerer and the Cleric are regarded as the best classes in the game. But it's also the best classes in the sense of, oh, this can do 212 damage. The Knight can only do 190 damage. Meanwhile, in Might and Magic 7, it's more like, oh, the Knight has arms there goes the poodle. Oh my goodness, what is she barking at? Also, what is going on with the sword here? Weird. I think I gave it the wrong texture. I'll have to look at that later. Anyway, we get it, Sadie. Ooh, there's the old one. Okay, let's get rid of this. And then we're going to get rid of this, too. And now I'm going to take a look at this. And I'm going to make this, I'm going to save this as high five. Is it in the prefab folder? Scenes, prefabs, enemies. Okay, yeah. Models, high five Annie. Okay. It's going to be the same thing, so it doesn't matter. And we'll put high five blend in here. Hey! There's our dude. Alright, first things first. Move him down. 1.5. That is not down. And then, oh my gosh. I think her best friend is outside. Give me a second. Let me go calm her down. They're my neighbor's dog is my dog's best friend, who is also a poodle. Well, a mix. I think it's a labradoodle. I don't remember for sure. But yeah, hey, high five. What's up, man? All right, so this thing should be right about there. Yeah, that looks right. Looks like all of its animations are in here. Let me take a look. I'm gonna have to have editable children. Let's take a look. Hey, there's attack. Nice. Default, guard, hit, idle. Okay, stagger, and walk, which I do not have animated yet. But hey, you know what? Everything's here, so let's look at attack again. Oh, that's good. That is good. At least it's not it's not amazing, but it is still something that looks all right. So, now that we got high five in here, let's go to this animation tree and assign the animation player to it. Oh, I am so happy that I didn't have to do too much with that. So we already got idle coming out. So that's in floor, move, okay. Okay, I've set that to walk. Move up and move down. I actually don't have these. I have to look into it, whatever. I'll just use hit. Both of those. I'll have to make new animations for him for that. Attack is going to be his attack. Hit air is hit, and then stagger for ground hurt. That's right, Malambo. Your little demon's in here. That's right. Set it to move, it moves. Set it to idle, it idles. Set it to airborne, it's gonna be up or down, doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to have a loop for that. Hurt, also gonna have stagger and air hurt. Take a look at attack again. Bam! Look at that. Beautiful. Now, let's add one more mode to this. And we'll add block. Now we can add hey, wait a minute. This should be a unique one. I'm just making sure it is. Let me take a look. The tree root should be unique. I'm gonna double check on base enemy real quick. Because base enemy is the model, it's model W. Let me just make sure the animation tree didn't get all freaky because I did that. Okay, good. So the animation tree is right here. Thought so. All right, high five. Let's get you animated here. We're going to add a block. And I might do some more with this, but I'm just going to make it, like, work first. Once we get that working, it's going to be fine. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that's right. Block is this. Right. Man, that's awesome, though. He's got that backward shield. Okay. So we got block in here. Oh, it's intentionally designed to have the arrows pointing that way. Hello there. Hello there at the KHC. Glad you all could make it. He's shielding his butt. Or what lack of butt he's got. Weird. Everyone comes in as soon as the man boots up Godot. Very interesting. Oh yeah, let's change a couple things here. I wanted to make this a bit wider on him. Maybe make the height maybe a bit higher, yeah. Just so... no. We're going to keep it just wider. Give him a dumpy. Nah, he's got no dumpy, brother. There's nothing there. Look at that. That's certified, that's certified nothing. I'm not giving a male robot a dumpy. But if you design a female one... we gotta catch the Gooner audience! He's Hank Hill! So true! Oh, right. Let's fix him up here. Well, we have the explosion guys. We can make them the explosion gals instead. Okay, first let's get some linear looping here going. Guard, linear. Hit, linear. Idle, linear. Walk, linear. Stagger, linear. Get all that to be a linear loop. You can't see this window. I did not say that. I did not say that, Malambo. That's naughty. You're naughty. I don't know if this is going to re-import properly because I was looking right at the high five model, and if it crashes, it crashes. Oh, Godot's going to crash. Ooh, boy. Can I wait for it to respond? Oh, Godot is Godover, dude.
Aww. If you're making women explode, I think you're doing something wrong. Yeah. Exactly, Malambo. Oh, boy. I want to check something real quick. Something came up on my head. Okay, nothing yet. Okay, let's do it this way again. Oh, I have to re-import everything. Because of course I do. Okay. Now I gotta loop everything again. Oh wait, no, it actually saved those settings. Well, never mind then. Okay, so, we got them in here. There's just a couple things we're gonna have to change. You see how we got this animation Model Z? We're gonna have to probably rewrite this, and by that I mean just make a new version for animation animation high five. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. This is not even the a couple stuff I'm gonna have to get out of here with. Attack behavior system, enemy Enum dictionary. I forgot I added this. Real helpful, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make more of this. Apparently, you can just make, like, a regular code. Like, you can just make a small class and just put a shitload of enums in it, and you can just use them everywhere. I'm like, well, go figure. So I just did. Anyway, let's go into AniModel Z quick. This shouldn't be really long. It should have a lot of awful crap here. Hey, I'm right, it does. It has a lot of magic variables. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up first, and let's do it this way. So let's do work category. Yeah, we don't need magic strings like that. That's really annoying. Doesn't make it very easy to, like, make things when you do it like that. Even though High Five is just basing all of its code off of Model Z. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but, like, this is it. This is the code. This is nothing. Okay, export category, animation pads. So we'll do this. Export private string. Enemy speed is going to be this exact piece of code here. Enemy speed scale. And I'm going to use it right here. And right here. Let's see, I got airborne, move up, move down, floor, attack, hurt. I also have main transition, hurt, and movement. Oh, that's nasty. All right, let's go here. Enemy speed scale. Let's do main transition. And we'll make this... Yeah, we'll just make it this hurt state. Or not this hurt state. Hurt is what it's responding to. Put that here.
Put that here. Put that here. That's air moment. All right. Hey, this is the title screen. Let's do hurt state next. So export private string hurt transition. God. My Magic 7 thankfully still has really good music. I hate sounding like a hater for this game because genuinely though, My Magic 7 is still like good. You just have to play it like a specific way. And you can only get away with like doing a bunch of stuff out of sequence before the game starts to really fall apart. Like there's a place you can go to called Land of the Giants, but you don't go there till the end of the game. But you don't go there to the end of the game, not because it's like behind a locked door, but because the enemies are just tough. If you can figure out a way how to get around all the enemies, you can just go to like an end game area right at the start and just grab a bunch of stuff. And it's awesome because you can do the same thing in 6. But the problem is My Magic 7 wasn't coded to expect that. Because it wasn't coded like that, oh, let me make this air moment. Because it wasn't coded like that, what happens is when you get there, you just have, like, the big bad guy being like, hey, can you do me a favor and, like, save my brother? Because, like, I've been an asshole to him, and, like, I don't like that anymore. What was this fee? Just movement transition. And it's like, okay. Alright, I'm gonna skip some of this because I want to get to my magic, my magic 8. Okay, but before we get to my magic 8, let's go to... There we go. I really should listen to more classical music. I heard it makes your brain really big. I may say, why am I even doing all this? Because, like, this looks like it's a lot of work just to put up a stupid variable. It's because, if I have to change this path, I can just do it right here. That's what's important about getting rid of magic numbers, because there's 2 spots where I'd have to change it, as opposed to just 1. Same with all of these, state names. Like, I'm gonna have hurt, ground hurt, air hurt, attack, movement, floor, move, idle, airborne, move up, move down. I'm going to have all that in just separate things, just in case I need to reuse it again. I don't think I need to worry about it right here, though, because I'm only using this once. Like, move down, it's only used here. Hurt, only used here. Attack, only used here. So, you know, whatever. You know what's really funny is I'm looking at this, and it's entirely possible I could just add this on top of the block mode. Like, I don't even need to make a separate script. I could just use this script again because Model Zs don't have block mode. So I could just reuse it, and just because they don't have a block mode, it won't play a block script. The problem is it doesn't have a block state. I don't know. It's something I'll have to think about. My Magic 8 music. Hell yeah. Alright. See you later, Jody. It was nice to see you again. Don't be a stranger. Come around again at some point. Let's see. Now, oh, right. I was going to add some more things here. All right, so first, let's add this. I'm going to put this as just nothing for now because we still have to code it. And I'm going to add a new block mode here. Here, I actually should put some categories right here. So we'll call this the shield. And then blocking. Granted, shield is kind of the same, just whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'll just put this here. So export public bool blocking equals false. And blocking is going to be true when you get hit, but you don't lose health. So, in order to make this work, let's go back down here where I have the code for checking for damage, which would be shield and an activate damage. So in activate damage, I'm going to make it so that blocking's false because you're getting hit. And then, actually I could put it up here. Oh yeah, shielded is false, blocking's false. There, done. Easy. Now, blocking will be true if you get hit. Because I need to make it actually have a state that it's in. Now, granted, so what would this do is if the enemy walks up to you and starts to attack, but you hit it, it'll block. So I'm going to have it set up like that, just in case. There's probably going to be a couple enemies that are going to be like that. So, may as well, right? Now, it can also force it to get out of another state. So it's something to think about. But anyway, I'm going to make it so that when blocking is true, it'll forcibly go into a different state. And yeah, there's a bit I'm going to have to think about with this. Because technically blocking doesn't do that right now, but whatever. I can code that later. Hey, so let's do something really cool with this. Let's try to well, first let's make the actual block state. We can just do that by taking, oh wait, hold on. I gotta actually add more of these variables here. So we're gonna have public float block timer equals 0.0, and export public float block timer max is equal to 5. So we'll make it so that while the enemy is blocking, if you keep attacking it for 5 seconds and it's still in this block state, goodbye. Oh, and I'm going to add another variable here. Public bool goes to block. The reason why I'm adding this is to make it so that when you attack it in the chase state here, it'll actually go to that block state instead. So let's go to the chase state first. And right here, you see this? Okay, so I'm going to do it instead this. If enemy dot goes to block, and then we just do an else. Perfect, right? Wrong! No, it's actually pretty good. Oh, Might and Magic 8 music. It's kind of a shame that Hyde joined a bit later, because I was playing Grandia 2 off of my CD. You know what? I want to see if I can make the audio have a hiccup when I go to the audio CD tab quick. Let's see. Ooh, what's going on here? My audio CD tab has a bunch of Mega Man songs in it. Where's the Grandia 2 stuff? Oh, right here. Oh, here's the hiccup. Yeah! Why did I get added? Oh. Oh, acid's in the... Oh, interesting. Anyway, Fubar, where are you? Gotta reorganize my crap. Alright, we're good. This guy loves CDs. I got a bunch of them right here. Here, let me get them out. Sec. Those are for my Invisalign. I don't have a bookshelf full of them, but I got CDs right here. Hey, there's my Ease copy. It's a bunch of house stuff that my buddy Clay got me. It's pretty good. Not too crazy on house music, but he gave me some good stuff. What else do I got here? I got Saint Germain, the Saber Marionette J soundtrack. Unfortunately, I found out this was a bootleg recently, which made me very upset. The Tenchi Muyo OVA Best Volume 2, which I believe is for OVA 2. Yeah, it's OVA 2 because it has I'm a Pioneer, which is the opening. Oh, I got the Arrogant Sons of Bitches right here. That's a good ska band. This is what album is this? This is their first one. The Oh my god. I'm looking at the CD case for this. Well, first of all, let me see. It's 3 Cheers for Disappointment. Yeah, that's the album. And the back of the box, it says visit asobrock.com. Copyright 2005 question mark? 2006 question mark? Whatever. No barcodes, no bullshit. Oh, yeah, they're pretty good. They're not my favorite ska band, but I really like them. I actually don't know who my favorite ska band would probably be. Probably, shit, I don't actually know. I want to say, I don't want to say the Suicide Machines. Because I'm not too crazy on their earlier stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Like, it's easier to name punk rock. Probably my favorite punk band is Zebrahead. I actually don't know. Whatever. Let's make a base state, a new base state here. Oh yeah, here. Let's just make a new enemy state. Okay. So let's go to the scripting section. Go to the enemies. Ah, there's System 32 states. There's the Atomic Destroyer stuff. So we'll do enemy block state. Very original, I know. Enemy block state. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, I gotta get rid of this node shit. Should be based enemy base state. It's gonna be inherited from that, and it's gonna be like, what is all of this shit doing here? Quick actions, implement abstract classes. Thank you! Okay. Now here's what I'll do. So if you're in this state, blocking is true. Alright, enemy dot blocking is true. And if you leave it, enemy dot blocking is false. Crazy, I know, right? You wouldn't have thought. So first, if enemy dot stagger mode is true, that's what I use to make sure the enemy gets hit. Get the hell out of that state. First let me book it here. Not the dummy state. Where's... Ah, shit. Well, I can still do this. Enemy change state to enemy stagger state. No, not stagger mode. Stagger state. Beautiful. Okay. And then what that'll do is that change state, it'll make it go through the exit state for this, and then it'll activate all the shit for this immediately. Which is great. Yeah. States are great. So, while it's doing this... current delta. There we go. Enemy block timer is greater than or equal to enemy dot block timer max. Enemy attack states. Okay. So that looks like it should be simple enough. And I hope it is. I hope this is as simple as I think it is. I'm still unfamiliar with how to properly expand a finite state machine. So you'll have to forgive me if maybe there's some things where it's like that could be optimized to be a little bit less stupid. Because you're probably right. Oh, let me get Hyde's favorite song. Oh, wait, is it this? Yeah, here it is. I got a bookshelf full of them right here. And I'm wearing a CD t-shirt. Damn it, I need a hidden gem right now. Here's a hidden gem. The arrogant sons of bitches. This hidden gem is ass. Alright, so if I go back to the chase state quick. You know what? I'm going to make this 3 seconds. I'm going to make that 3 seconds instead. Alright, where's the chase state? Okay. Nice. Okay, so that should be good. And then... It's not going to work like you think it should, but it'll work. So anyway, yeah. So I think I can set up high five again in here. So let's, first, let's put high five in a stage so I can actually fight him somewhere. The test stage is always really bad at the start. Yeah, there's not a flat area until, like, right here. So let's see if I can find the enemy section quick. Let's just look up high five. Alright, high five, get your ass over there. What are you doing that high? Yo, high five is, like, high in the sky. There we go. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, high five, you need a lot more health than that. I'm gonna customize some of your stuff right now. What is that? No. Let's make your max health, like, 24. Like, we need to make it so that you get comboed. Because if you don't get comboed, you're going to go back into that block state. And we're going to have to add, where is the shielded? Shielded overhead and shield grounded. Oh, I didn't, I don't think I saved it and recompiled it. Because I think the graph's out of date. Yep, let's rebuild that. I'm a little upset because I know there's a way to make it automatically do that, but I kind of like it not doing that immediately. Hey, look! That's easier to find. Goes to block. And that's going to be the big one right there, okay? And then, I am going to have to customize a couple things like its hit area. Because this is its area 3D for that. Let's see if I can freeze its animation in a specific spot. Oh wait, I could. Hold on. Let's do this. Just wait, just wait, just wait. Boom. We froze them. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this area 3D and put it closer to where it should be here. Let's take a look here. Let's set it at 0.5. Negative 2.5. Maybe maybe a bit shorter. Let's do... Well, no. Let's make the collision shape different. Make unique. We'll make it like 2. What? What the hell? Where's the box fit? What? What the fuck? Why is none of this changing on it? Weird. Okay. Oh, is it because... Oh, it's not visible. Okay, great. Wait, then what's this? Oh, is it the mesh? Ooh, it's the mesh. Okay. First of all, I don't need this. Yeah, I don't need that. So, yeah, we're going to make it so that this is a bit taller at 0.3. And yes, that means he could anti-air you. All right, enough of this Grandia bullshit. We're going back to the Might and Magic music. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked that it's only 4 o'clock for me right now. I thought this was going to take a bit longer to do. All right, so I am going to make it so that this shows up at whatever would be 48s divided by 60s of a second. 0.8. Exactly 0.8. Okay, that's fine. We'll customize that a bit. I think I have to set the position too. I forgot how I did that. Isn't it? I think it's in the script itself. Where's the? I like how I'm saying things to people in the chat as if they're like right next to me. Like, hey, you guys know where that state is? You guys know where the attack state is for the enemy? Where's its position set is what I'm wondering. To the attack active and attack end is not the right spot. Okay, that's fine. No, that's okay. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be okay. So let me take a look at the blender real quick again. I want to see something with the attack. 'Cause 46 is right when it's about to launch. So I'm going to give you some leeway room to react still. Till you still don't get it. But then at this point, you're hit. And then at 60, I'll stop. Wait, what? That is a really low range for an attack. I mean, it's fine though. It's not the worst. But that's kind of the point, because the Model Z's attack really quickly, so I think that's okay. Yeah, at like 60, it would stop hurting you. Yeah, I think that would work. So it would be 0.8 to 1 for the time, and then the attack end is attack timer max. Okay, yep, okay, figured as much. All right, let's code that real quick. And by code, I mean put numbers in my script because it's that easy. So this would be 0.8. Attack end would just be 1. And then attack max is 1.25. Where's attack 1.25? Oh, here it is, 1.25. Ta-da! Fantastic. All right. And I think it'll rotate the whole model, but I don't know. I just feel like the Area 3D should have some, like, setup for where it's supposed to be. Like, its position. I swore I assigned that in here. But I don't see it. That's what's concerning me. Is like, I don't see. Ah! Oh, that's bad. Ooh, Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, ooh, ooh. It's okay. I can fix that. So let's quickly fix that. Where's the attack variables? Okay, they're right here. Speaking of, hit number intelligence, enemy points. Okay. First, I'm going to make this attack variables. And now, actually no, this has to be public. Public vector 3. Attack box location. I'll just make it new vector 3. 1.500. 1.5s, you big baby. Okay, so attack box location should be the same in the attack state. Yeah, so let's just do this. Enemy dot attack box location. And I wish I could do this in a less stupid way, but whatever. This is going to be minus. And this is going to be attack box location Y, attack box location Z. Okay? Okay. Okay, great. I can assign that now. I'm going to rebuild this quick. You can't see this because this is Blender. I got to keep an eye on that layering. Okay, now. Okay, so this is where I want it to be. Well, I'm going to have to make that a positive 2.5 for the right side, but yeah, okay. Is this the right way to do it? It should be. Yep. I'm just looking at this again. So yeah, Anti-Model Z, I could really just add else if block mode right here and that would be fine. Yeah. Like, this won't exist with the Model Z, but it'll exist with him. Like, it should work. That's what scares me, is it should work. I still haven't checked this out, which is scaring me a little bit. By the way, what was... Model Z is just a Node 3D. That's just Model Z V2. Okay. I am going to change that. I'm going to do this. What is... Whoa, whoa, whoa. There. I can do it this way. I can change it later on script. So I can change it to the path for this fucking guy, high five. You know what's great about this script too is this would work with high five, down low, and too slow. Almost. Too slow is going to have a special thing. Too slow is going to have something special, so I may have to make a new animation system for it. But the others are going to be completely fine. Okay, so let's make the... I'm just going to change the node to animation since this isn't the Model Z anymore. Copy node path. Let's take a look. Ah, I see. There we go. So now it's going to find the model. Animation-wise, it should be able to sync up with everything properly. I still didn't add the block animation here. So I'll do that real quick. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, I thought I did. Oh. There we go. Right. Oh, this song's so good. I love that he does like a Z motion with his arms. Not something you could do if you're a human. Okay, so we should be okay now. If this is already responding to it, that's great. And I just added a couple thing goes to block timer that. All right, let's check them out. I'm curious. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited to see me screw this up, but I'm also excited for it to possibly not be screwed up too. There's many possibilities here. Dare I even say they're endless? All right, first I'm gonna make sure that the actually, it might be easier to do that in Trainyard Tantrum. Since I'm modifying the Model Z animation, might not hurt to see if these guys still work. Okay, they still work. Oh wait, I don't think you fall down anymore. Oh, you don't fall down anymore. What's that all about? You fall down? Oh, you don't fall down anymore. That's weird. It didn't look right when it fell down, too. Let me take a look. What the fuck? That wasn't falling. That's, that was, not right. Okay, move up, move down. I don't think it had anything to do with the code. It should have code for checking if it's off the ground. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that why? Oh, what's going on here? What are you hitting then? Because the way it was falling was like super linear. And that's not right. I'm going to add that as just another check, but I think that's what happened. I think those MFs... Hold on, let me take a look here. I think this MF is still connected to the ground. Give me a sec to check that. That's weird. I don't know why that's happening, but I know it's not the animation's fault. I never actually tested that. What is that on local? That's the first enemy in Act 1. Okay. It's weird because it works fine when it's being fought. That's why I'm like, what's going on here? It still says it's grounded? That's impossible. Oh my god. Oh, I know why it's doing that. Okay, now I know why it's doing that. I got this. Enemy raid down. No! That's all it is. Yeah, that was it. Because here's the thing. How can it check if it's not on the ground if the thing that is using it to be checked is not touching anything? When it's supposed to not be on the ground when it's not touching anything! It can't check that! So let's take a look again. Okay, now it's working, I think. It seemed to fall a little fast, but let me take a look again. I don't know, come on, come here. Alright, no, it's good. It's got gravity, so we're fine. Whoa, what was that about? Hold on. Oops. That was weird. I think it was just because of the animation. Hold on. Oops. Yeah. It ain't worse than... Let me just make sure. Ah! Alright, now let's check on high five. Whew, that was worth a fix. Woohoo! Oh, you can get some great air in this game. Alright, let's see high five. Let's go! Uh-oh. It keeps attacking, though. Oh, because the timer doesn't reset to 0. Yeah, see? Oh, that's great. I do like it being a bit shorter, though, before it actually attacks. So let's change how high five works. Oh, beautiful, though. That is so much more engaging, though. Because now you have to actually pay attention to, like, oh, shit, I'm not hitting it for some reason. Okay. Oh, man, that is so satisfying. Like, wow. That was fun. That was, like, damn, that was a fun little fight. Let's just fix those little glitches here and there. And make it so that when it leaves the block state, the block timer is set to 0. Yeah, 0. Okay. There. So now it'll actually block again. But also, it's only going to block for 2 seconds before it smacks you. So let's take a look again. An exceptional experiment zone. Woohoo! Woo! All right. Huh. Uh-oh. It can move and attack. I might have to fix that. Yeah, you're gonna... Uh-oh, what's going on? The debugger's going nuts. No such input block. Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. It's all good. It's because this doesn't have a block. So it's freaking out because it's like I can't be in block mode. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to try this again here. I want to take a look at what I can do with this guy a bit more. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm going to have to make him, like, unblock when Scout's too far away. And also, maybe not do that. Yeah, and that guy should take a little bit more health to beat, which is good. So, let's do a couple changes here. The first thing is the move speed. When attacking, I make it so that enemy velocity is 0. So, I'm going to add that to the block state quick. I'm going to do that. I'm also going to make it so that... what else? Blocking. Oh, here. Let's make another thing where if Scout is too far away... Oh, yeah, here. If Scout is distance to... Oh, not that. We need to make it this, yeah. Here, let's go back into the block state. It's gonna be like, what the fuck is any of this shit? Is greater than this. Then I'm gonna make it go back to chase state. There. Yeah, that'll work. Also, I'm gonna have to add what I had in the dummy state for decelerating. Decelerate without stagger. I don't think it's gonna be like that, but whatever. You know what? Here, instead, I'm going to do this. Make it so it's set to 0. Because it'll keep blocking, you know? I need it to keep blocking. I'm just going to get rid of this if check. And then just keep this code right here, because this is for basic deceleration. So now it's a decelerator. And it should work better because of that. Ugh. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these guys everywhere in Wacky Waterways and see what happens. Okay, so if I get too far away, he'll stop blocking. Ooh, wait. I know how to fix that. Okay. There's a way to fix that. It's easy. Alright, so... Oh, right, I was going to make him have more health, because, like, that was it's a bit weaker like that. Let's do, like, 35. Fuck it. See what happens. Also, in the attack state here, if, I'm going to go with the attack state quick and change one thing, which is this. Now you may say, are you going to just copy paste that code that you just put in? Maybe. But this will make it so that the enemy can continue to attack and then still be affected by Scout attacking it, which is important because then it'll actually hit air. And higher health, I think that'll be good. I think I got something here that's really awesome. And like I said, once I get these guys implemented, you guys get to check this out for those of you in the alpha tier. I'm just going to upload the alpha like probably later tonight or tomorrow. Okay, so let's take a look here. Yeah! Oh, man, that's good. All right, now here comes the fun part. We're putting them in wacky waterways. Now, how are we going to do that, you may be wondering. So first, let's go to wacky waterways. And you won't believe this, but I actually decided to be a bit intelligent when it comes to how I have things set up in this game. So right here, this is the first combat room, right? Well, check this shit out. Right here, it says... oh, by the way, I guess I could get rid of these to-dos like I did it. Sweet, that looks nice. I never got to do that. I usually just make things have open ends to it. Anyway, look at this. I can just change it to whatever I want. Let's make it so that the furthest one away is the blocker one. So, quick load, high five. There's our guy. Swag. All right, and then here we'll do the same thing. Let me check the spawn locations on these guys too. I'll make this one the high five. So quick load. Honestly, this will prove my point that this was the right thing to do. Now this one, let's be interesting. And let's make it so that round one, both of these are high fives. And then round two will just be these guys. Same thing with this one. I want to make it so that these two, since they're on different paths, at least have the same enemy system to it. So this one will be quick load, high five. Oops, oops, I hit a detail. Man, this stage is pretty. Oh yeah, I made it like that. Okay, and then round two will just be all of them again. And then with round three, this is where I'm going to change a couple things. Whoa! What was that? Oh, I don't know what that's all about. Is it just the... What? Why did it... Whatever. That was weird. Oh, it's doing it again. At, like, specific angles? Okay. Anyway, let's fuck around with this and see what I can come up with. So right now it spawns this many guys. You know what? You make a great point. Let's I'm going to quick load this to be a high five and quick load this one to be a high five. And then I'm going to... Oh, wait, that's the second round. You know what? Here. They're all high fives. Fuck it. First round, everyone's a high five. Now, you may say, damn, this seems like a very convenient way to make this. Yeah, I know. It's almost like I knew that! And I'm like, damn, this would be really annoying if I don't do it this way! These guys can stay... Model Z's for the time being. Or do they? Well, you know what? Maybe not. Let's fuck around. Why not? What's wrong with experimenting, huh? Oh, I know what I can do! Make both of these high fives! And you'd never even notice. Cool, last round. Okay. Okay, that will work. Now, this one's going to be interesting. It's doing that shit again. That's weird. Must be some weird Vulcan call or whatever. It's only when I face it in a specific direction. That's really weird. Anyway, let's do a mix and match. Screw it. Next one is all high fives. There. Now, granted, I should note that in the future, this one's getting redone. We're going to set this up to be having some more platforming sections in it. I was going to make it so that, like, this would be room 1, and then you jump up here, and then this is room 2, and then you'd take this tube up here. Okay, now this is the one I want to mess around with. This one I could have a lot of fun with. So, the first round only has 2 of them pop out. I'm going to make both of them high fives. And then the second round has 3 of them pop out, and they're going to stay this. But then, for the last one, let's see, I'm trying to remember how I had this set up. Because is it 77 and 98? 77 and 05. Okay, so the first 2 are the high fives then. Yeah, dude, this is going to rule. Oh my gosh, I just can't wait to see what this game's going to play like with different enemies. I'm going to cut the music, and we're just going to play Scouter with these new enemies in here. Okay, so let's do... You know, it's really nice that there's a bunch of people in my server not watching my stream. Yeah, no, it's fine, guys. You just do that. Oh, I think... Is Hyde still in here? He might be. Oh, no, I guess not. Okay, great. Now, let's get this set up. Oh, yeah. I'm realizing that the game might be a little loud. I'm going to turn it down when I get to Wacky Waterways. I'm in excellent rank already? Oh, I'm not. Yeah, baby! Oh, man. Wacky Waterways is so much better now. Oh, baby. Oh, there he is! Oh god, it's so nice how easily you can bully people in this game. I have to make... Oh, there she goes. My marketable little Scrimblow. You're taking the top path, are you? Yeah, there's gonna have to be a floating enemy here. Oh, whoops. Should probably make it so that they can at least try to attack me here. So true! I have to change a couple things with that animation now that I look at it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. But yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this or I think I did. Yeah, I did mention this earlier that all the animations are in. So everything works. Oops. I need to make these a bit wider. Alright, now let's check out this. Oh boy. Damn it, those weird black bars are showing up now. Yeah, those black bars are showing up. It's weird. What the hell? They disappear when Scout is... Oh, that's weird. I gotta admit though, this does make the combat just a little bit more engaging. Oh god, that actually hit me still. You do have to make a couple changes with these jumps. Could have been faster. Now let's see this with the Now it's funny is because you went to that one area and you're like, oh, I guess they're gonna have more of these guys over there, right? Then you jump over there. Uh-oh! Ooh, that's fun. You have to attack them a certain way, or you can't hit them. That really does make this way more engaging, not gonna lie. Oh shit. No! Hell yeah! Oh my gosh, this is so much more engaging. Oops. I went too fast. Could also be because of Scream software. That can happen in Sonic games too. Oh shit. Whatever, I'll go the right way. We should cut that section. I don't know. Even just giving the enemies more health. Hell yeah, baby. Woo! No, I can't make it back up. Or can I? You know that this game's a momentum-based platformer? Check this shit out. Woo! You think I'd cheap you out of that? It is faster to just make the jump, though. Ooh. Oh, right, the game. You know, I'm kind of glad I was able to make a Sonic level that lasted more than 3.5 minutes. That's kind of hard to do, especially in 2D. Oh my god, that's right. I changed how this behaves. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to break. Oh shit, it fixed itself. Oh, kinda. I'm gonna have to fix it up again. Alright, well, that was awesome. I think we got a new enemy in here. And we're gonna have a good time with that. Yeah, no, I'm, well, I guess I don't really know what to say other than I guess we got something down. Cool. I didn't think I'd actually accomplish something like that today on stream, so that's great. Yeah, no, this is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, the game's it's got more enemies now. Unfortunately, there's still a lot to fix. Like I have to fix the Wacky Waterways boss. But High Five, it looks like you have a place here. Looks like High Five has a place among us. Among us. Why does it do that? I don't understand why it does this. I have to figure out why it does that. Oh, you can't see it anyway. I don't know why it's doing this for me. That's weird. Oh, you know, just bad Vulcan calls. Probably. I hope. Weird. Well, it kind of does it here, too. With the collision. Oh, that might be why the mesh. Wait, no. Ooh, that's a seizure inducer. Why does it do it from certain angles? It was really fun. That's good to hear. I need to figure out why the hell the game, Godot is doing this. That's really bizarre. I zoom out and it's fine. It's like, what the fuck? Happened while I was playing, too. Oh, I wonder if Training Our Tantrum has that same issue. I'm going to zoom in over there and see. But yeah, we got some shit here. Well, good news is the coal pile isn't, like, magically bursting into gold, black crap. Weird. I'm going to have to add some vertex paint here. I know how to do that now. You know, I zoom out and the stage doesn't look that long. I would add a couple high fives in this. No, maybe not. I feel like this stage should be a bit easier, but... Well, finally, we got a new enemy in. Alpha playtesters! There's going to be a build for this game coming soon. I'm going to try to get it done tomorrow, because I just want to do a couple things in the background and fix some issues I noticed while I was playing. One of them being really fucking annoying, so I'm going to have to really look into that one. So get ready for that. Otherwise, I am going to stop streaming for now, take a break, chill out, and then get everything done later in the day or tomorrow or something like that. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, whew, wow. You know what? Hold on. Before I go, I just gotta do it again. Just gotta do it again, man. Like, we got a new enemy in here. A new enemy that forces you to attack in a specific way. Because if you don't... Hold on. Let's just look again. Let's just look again. Let's just look again. Just teleport up there and fight him again. Hey! You fucker. Oh, man. Oh, man. That is so crazy. What happens if you Babe Ruth combo him? He'll probably block it. Oh wait, no, he'll get pushed back. I do know that. Here, let's go to another combat room quick. What's the quickest way to get to one? Probably... Oh, I know. This way. What happens if we Babe Ruth combo him? There we go. All right. Still a bit of work to do. But hey, yeah, looking good. Looking really good. Really happy about that. So with that, I will see you guys next time. Have a great night. Take care. Oh, wait, I have to end the stream on YouTube. Right, or else it'll yell at me. Anyway, bye-bye. Bye-bye.